The Hurt Homestead. So today we are going to be taking a look at the garden. Oh, I got some huge nasturtium leaves over there. I'm gonna show y'all. We are going to be taking a look at the garden, and I am going to be planting out the rest of my starts that I got from the Home Depot, and I will be planting my garlic today. So first we're gonna look at the garden. And I'm gonna go over where I'm gonna put everything and what I'm going to do to it, because the rest of this video is going to be a voiceover, because I have my little helper today and she's out here enjoying the weather. So November the 18th, 2024 is 70 degrees right now, and it's noon. So it's a perfect day to go ahead and get everything done, because we will be getting a cold front next week. It's not gonna be a cold snap or like a freeze, but it is gonna be a drop of like, yeah, that's because it's nice. Do you want your jacket? Yeah. Go get it. So anyway, we are going to go over everything. I still have peppers out here in the garden. Yesterday was cold. All of the bees were asleep, and now they are woke. I transplanted one of my huge marigolds last night, and I didn't see any signs of stress, but I think I do today. So I'm gonna water that in and water everything pretty good. So I will show you what I got going on and what we are going to be doing today. All right, so y'all are probably gonna hear a little bit of noise. I think that's a school bus or something. No, garbage truck. I don't know. All right, so we still have our peppers growing. I think I am going to overwinter these because they look so good. I think I'm gonna overwinter these. I'm gonna cut them down probably after this weekend, because it's gonna drop down to 40, but that won't kill them. So these are snack and pepper plants. This one turns red. These turn a yellowish orange. It's my handsome boy over here sunbathing. All right, my broccoli starts. These have been in the ground for 2 to 3 weeks. Look at that. Woke and happy. That warm weather wake them up. Those cold fronts put them right to sleep. Oh, we got some beans in here. All right, so these are jade green beans. I'm gonna clean those up and get those leaves off. They got the little bit of disease. These have been in for about a week. Looking good. This is doing great. That was literally like 2 little leaves. I believe that's a cabbage, so we're gonna keep that right there. And that is one that I started from seed. It's about the only one that made it. So this is broccoli, cabbage, and then beans across the front. These tall. It was? Okay, long as he flew away. These are scallions from the grocery store. So whenever you want to deter pests, just get you some scallions, cut the green tops off, cook with it, leave the bottom part and put it in the garden, because I put them all over the garden to deter pests. I have some over there. All right, let's walk this way. The grass is gonna get cut later today. So this is the plant that I transplanted. I'm gonna water that in real good because it looks fine. It just got a little bit of shock because I put it into some dirt that was not very wet. Look at this over here, covered. Covered in beans. happy nasturtiums. I'm not pulling out any of that. Hold on. And then that empty bed over there is where the garlic is gonna go. The cabbage is gonna go over here. Ignore all these sticks. These are all my different things that I use to prop up the vegetables. Yeah, I'm gonna overwinter. Come back this way, Phil. Okay. Look at all the bees on there. You see them? They're so happy. You come. You know, well, they don't bite. They don't sting. They happy. Yeah. Yeah, they nice.
They're happy to us?
Yeah.
Why are they happy to us?
Go ahead and put your you gotta put more juice on there. Put your bubbles in. And then you can blow. You gotta blow slow. Don't put your lips on it. Too close. Here. Oh, you had one. Here, let me see. So you gotta blow slow, okay? Come back over here by yourself. All right, so for this wheelbarrow over here, this is all of the dirt out of the pots that I am going to reuse. And I'm going to replant these 3 with pansies. And I'm gonna dump this dirt in here because this dirt has some perlite and some softer soil that will take in more water and drain and not just get really compact. So I had to mix it all together, and I'm actually going to add a little bit more seed starting mix to this so that it can be fluffier. And I'm going to add some to this, and then I'm going to add 1 bag of seed starting mix to this for when I put the garlic in. So I am going to amend. Good job. I'm going to amend this and plant the garlic today. So, like I said, this is going to be a voiceover for the rest of the video. Just wanted to go over cabbage is about to go over here with celery. Those peppers I will pull up. I'm probably gonna leave two of my cabbage plants in the cell until I pull those 2 up and overwinter them, and then I'll put those 2 cabbages in. And then that way all of the cabbage won't be ready at the same time, which is good. And then what else do we want to do? So I think I have 6. Oh, good job. Look at you. You caught it. I know. So, okay, yeah. So this is enough room for 4 cabbages to go right here. And then after I pull these up and overwinter them, the last 2 are going to go right there. So it'll be collards and cabbage, and then around them I will plant the celery. And I will record all of that. I am going to be amending everything with bone meal. Oh, let me put my camera around because I am not forward facing. So I will be using bone meal and blood meal and worm castings for everything that I do today, and I will show that to y'all in the video. All right. So while Handsome is over there sunbathing, I'm gonna take care of all that. So we are going to use bone meal, worm casting,
with your foot, boy.
I popped it
You pop it with your foot.
and blow up meal. And I'm actually going to mix this in a tray. What is it? Hi. What is it? Hi. A garden. Putting some things in the garden. Okay. All right, so y'all saw me being really careful. I don't know if you can tell it in the video, but this bed has red ants. So I was being careful to plant what I need to plant, but not wake up the colony. So we have 4 of our cabbages. This is Savoy cabbage. And then we have 6 of our collard plants. I'm gonna put my other 2 cabbage on the end once I pull these 2 pepper plants up and overwinter them. And today I just trimmed them a little bit just to bring them in some. And I might trim this one a little bit more. So I'm gonna bring y'all in closer to this pepper plant. So this pepper plant has a really thick stalk and some really good growing points. So I am gonna overwinter these because they both are very, very thick and healthy stems. And then I just cleaned them both up. And those 2 plants came from seeds from 2 snacking peppers from the grocery store. So I bought a bag of snacking peppers last year and they were huge. And I was like, if this is how these grow, I want to save these seeds. So I took a few seeds out of each color and only 2 germinated. Out of all of those, only 2 germinated, and those are the 2 plants that I have. So they are big and healthy, and they have always done really, really good. So I'm excited about that. And then this is going to be the first year that I try to winter over a pepper plant. And I'm going to use those 2 little pots down there. I'm going to try to, well, I'm going to put those in that. So those 2 pots. And then I'm going to use this dirt, which I am going to mix up, take out some of the roots from the old plants and amend it with the mix that I made. And then I am going to put them in the greenhouse. Hopefully it's not too warm and they start back sprouting, because I do want to try to get them to go dormant. So later on when we cut the grass, I'm going to try to get, well, I got some grass just trying to spread off into the rocks and see if I can clean that up. And then next I am about to do I might put the celery out. I think I'll put the celery out first. I might put the celery in those two gray pots. So hopefully my audio is okay. I got my mic on now. So this gray pot and that gray pot. I think I'll put the celery in there. Because I think I have 6 plants, so I can do 3 of each, and that'll be good. All right, and then so this is the, sorry for the lighting in here, but this is the seed started mix that I use for all of my starts. I have some leftover from what I started yesterday. I'll show y'all that in just a second. This I'm gonna put in the wheelbarrow. This is going to go in the bed with the garlic. All right, so I started snapdragons, and this I just started last night. So snapdragons, Linaria, romaine lettuce, snapdragons, 2 different types of onions, and butter crunch lettuce. So the snapdragons that I started are 3 feet, 18 inches, and 6 to 8 inches. So I did multiple of each. We'll see what we can get because snapdragons supposedly can grow over a pretty mild winter. And since I'm in Georgia zone 8A, I might be able to make that happen. So we are just trying this out. And then, like I said, the romaine and the butter crunch, those 2 lettuces, I might grow those out or I might put them in the greenhouse. But the Vidalia onions are going to go in with the garlic. And then the flat of Italy onions, it's a small kind of flat red onion. And that one says only 70 days to maturity. So I am going to put that in with the collards and the cabbage. So hopefully we can get these things to actually grow. We will see. So this is the seed starting mix. So this has everything you want in it to make it nice and fluffy. I like to add a bag into certain beds that might be a little too compacted. Add zinnias. Uh-oh, did I just break that? Y'all, why I just break that? If I break another one, guess we ain't using them. I still smell holy basil. It smells so good. All right, so what we have over here, this is the planter that had all of the herbs during the spring and summer. So I cleaned that out, replenished the dirt, and amended it. And then I put Swiss chard and a salad mix. So the salad mix is seeds and the Swiss chards were from starts. I have my 2 pots of dirt ready for when I overwinter the 2 pepper plants. This bed, I'm gonna clean out and put some other flowers in it. I won't do it today because it's not really necessary. The things that I'm growing for it, I just started. This is the dirt that I have left. And even though I broke, this one and had these 2, I found a 3rd one in the garage. So we'll have our 3. And this stuff goes back in the greenhouse. And now the reason that it's not in the greenhouse is because remember the greenhouse got swept away and we had to put it back together. So now that it's back together, we just have to fix some stuff in it and then we will put those plants back in here. So we just have to fix like the roof, make sure everything is back sealed. Pots and stuff will stay on this side. I'm gonna take the shade cloth off so it can stay warm in the wintertime. And then my plants, whatever I plant and the ones that like it warmer, the ones that like warm will be on this table. And then whatever I'm growing will be over on the 2 racks over here. So the greenhouse is back up, but it's a little janky. All right, so before the sun goes down, go over what we did today. So I end up cleaning out her bed because it was an eyesore and it was driving me crazy. So again, this would be the salad greens. I put a pansy in here with her nasturtium, and then we'll go to Home Depot and let her pick out another flower. This long pot was right here at the end of this bed. Sorry if you can hear the lawnmower, but it was right here in this empty spot. So I cleaned that out, planted a pansy in here with this grass, which will come back next year. But I cleaned that pot out, and I am going to replenish the soil. And then I am going to probably pick up some more pansies to put in there. But my husband cut the grass, so the garden is looking a lot better. This bed is finished. Those pots are just sitting on the side because we needed to cut around the bed. So I'm waiting for him to come finish that up with the weed whacker. But this bed is looking good. I put extra dirt here. Sorry if you can hear the lawnmower. And this is just sitting on top, like I said, until he's done weed whacking. So this is where the garlic is going to go. All of my excess dirt is going into this bed. Right. So I will stand back, see if I can get a better view. So everything is looking really good. I am going to go through each bed and do a quick kind of a little bit of a close up so that y'all can see what's all in it. And I still have a little bit of work to do, but so far the beds are pretty much done for now. Unless I lose light, which I am losing light, but if I completely lose light for the garlic, then I'm gonna get it started with my spacing, but I just won't put the bulbs in. All right, so here are the collards and the cabbage, and then the 2 pepper plants that I am going to overwinter. This is some gamma grass that I cut down because it's going dormant, and then I put a pansy in there. These 2 pots, which are looking really pretty in front of the greenhouse, those are the alyssum. Alyssum, last year, my alyssum was blooming through the winter, so hopefully it does it again this year. This is my rosemary in the middle with my volunteer potatoes. celery we planted today. Then you know that this is the broccoli and beans bed. And then that stuff back there I'm gonna let die down. The huge vines are my pumpkins, and I do have some still growing. This is the plant that I transplanted. At first, it was not showing any signs of shock, but it is now. So I watered it really good, and we'll see what it looks like tomorrow. I'll give it to the weekend. If it bounces back, then we'll keep it. And then in my 3 little pots, I put my pansies. All right, y'all, so it is a lot later, and what I am about to do right now is, this is my garlic. I am about to break these cloves down and sort them into these 2 bowls because I'm gonna plant them in the morning. We are supposed to get some rain tomorrow, so I kind of want to plant it before the rain comes. So I'm gonna try to get up early. I already did the holes. I got 42 holes, so I'm gonna see how many cloves I have. These are both hard neck. I could have sworn I bought a soft neck, but I didn't. So I got Georgian Crystal and Killarney Red, which are both hard necks. Now this Killarney one, it honestly don't look that great. So I'm gonna show it to y'all in a second. It didn't look like this when I bought it. I don't like the way it looked, but I'm gonna show it to y'all. So this is the Georgian Crystal. This one looks perfectly fine. But this Killarney Red, I don't know why it's open right there, but look at the bottom. I'm gonna take the cloves out. Look at that. Is that dirt? Or is it mold? We're gonna see. Because if it's mold, I'm definitely gonna send them a message and let them know. I stored it exactly how I was supposed to store it, and I don't know why it looks like that. So actually, let me take a picture of it before I crack open these cloves, and then I am going to just separate these into the bowls for tomorrow, and then I will see y'all in the morning. Okay, so I'm definitely glad that I did this tonight because I would have been mad. So this is the Georgian Crystal, which was fine. The one that I was suspicious about is rotten. Yep, so one of them was, I guess, okay. The papers were kind of coming off of them kind of easy. I don't even want to plant that one. I'm just going to plant this one, the Georgian Crystal. We're just going to plant that one. And then I would just plant some onions on the other side of the garlic. But this, I don't want to put this in the ground and it puts some type of disease in my soil. So the Killarney Red is a no for me. Rotten. All right, so it is the next morning. This is the only one that was worth planting. I can't even remember how many cloves I got. I will show you. Look at the size. Look at the size of these cloves. All right, so all these holes that I did yesterday, they are still here. But I am, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12. So I'm gonna stop here. And I am gonna plant them here on this side. I'm gonna get some organic garlic from one of my local stores to plant here. And then I think I'm gonna put, I'm gonna save some spot for onions on the end, or I might put one of my cabbages, but I'm gonna plant up to here on this side. And what I'm gonna do first is just put some bone meal. This for onions, and then put garlic over here. So I have to go to the store and get some organic garlic, and then 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So I need at least 15 of those. And yeah, so this is 12 because I have 42 holes. So I had 12 cloves of garlic, and then I have a spot for 15 onions and then 15 garlic. And then for my onions, I started those from seed. Once I actually have decent sized seedlings, I'm gonna put them in here, and then I'm gonna go and get some organic garlic to plant there just from the grocery store, and then maybe we can see which one grows best, the seed garlic from a company or garlic from a grocery store. I'm going to process to eat, and then these are the largest ones, and I got some nice size ones. So I got 4, 8, 12, so 16. So this is all I needed for that spot, and then I am going to peel this and chop it up and freeze it.